we've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We're making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Opponent is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown, first SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you can feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island,
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Well, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately. So she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
and from Couple out for the count, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch will climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. Contract for a championship opportunity is hanging from the rafters. 5 women fighting for their destiny. Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve.
Oh, look at the start of this. It could be going into the playbook for submission.
The cross armbar was locked in good, but a great counter there.
She goes under the ropes, back inside. Well-delivered suplex.
She gets put in the corner.
Unloading! And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
She's really starting to feel the effects of this match. Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Hoisted up high here.
Right across the larynx.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion. Win at any cost.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room, and she wisely heads back to the ring.
And Lynch was scouted there. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
And Becky's confidence looked rocked after that.
Carmella showing she can be a brutal competitor on that exchange.
You don't aim for the apron unless you're looking to do some serious damage.
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep, destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck.
Charlotte Flair setting her sights and lining her up.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Ah, what a smash! That is just insulting.
Oh, stop right to the head.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Victory is within reach now.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
Yeah, it certainly seems to be having trouble up there. Right to the kidneys from behind.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Oh, kick.
What a barrage of stomps.
You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that. Becky Lynch got her locked in. Submission move to disarm here. Disarm by Lynch.
She might want to tap here. Arm is trapped, but she gets away.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank? We're getting a little too close for my comfort, guys.
And slides back into the ring. She's in a bad way here.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
Needs to move quick here.
This might be her chance.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
And that was an effective attack, guys. And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my God, Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
And Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is just...
Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on.
Big impact off the leg drop. Oh, what a wind-up.
And inverted backbreaker. Out. Oh, man, what a leg drop. And Natalya dodges there.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all. Up high.
Tamina sitting ringside. Meanwhile, we see Natalya.
Looking to finish things off.
He's about to do so, Corey. If she can step through.
The sharpshooter, Byron.
Got the sub. She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation.
Catches the leg. Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
Caught with a lariat. Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. And now Becky on the receiving end again.
Yeah, and Carmella might be coming to grips with how much more she needs to do to end things. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it. Put into the corner. What could be next?
And there's Carmella able to go on the offensive once again.
Natalya might need to find space to regroup.
Getting tossed around. Global impact.
Got the leg and drops the elbow.
Carmella, high risk. From the top. That's not what she was looking for there.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
She is not going to let just anybody waltz right up that ladder.
Both superstars on the line. And the fists are still flying.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Tamina might have it here.
Are we about to see? That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner